advertising as an industry it's evolving quite fast.
We were looking to be, entertained, amused, moved.
Really what we're looking for is fresh thinking within the category.
The judging process is always good, and this year's no different. It's a three-stage process basically. So the first round is a yes or no. So we lay out everything for people to be able to judge easily in their categories and subcategories. And the judges just go around. They're not allowed to talk at all to discuss the work in any way, shape or form. If they happen to come across a work of theirs that is in that category, they have to abstain from voting at all. So they just go around and they tick off yes or no. That goes back to the and there's 2 scrutineers with every panel. There's 4 judges on every panel and a chairman on every panel as well. So once they've ticked off yes or no, one of the scrutineers will take those pages back to the tally room and they get tallied up. Yeses obviously go through, noes get taken off the table. So anything that's on the table from that point is a finalist. Then they go for round 2, still no talking, and we are really rigid about that. It's a very rigorous process. They cannot discuss the work in any way, shape or form at this point. So at this point then they give a percentage, finalist between 50 and 59 I think, and bronze between 60 and 69 and so on. Still no talking, so they just give a percentage mark. Again, that's tallied up back at the tally room, and then we know where the medals are sitting from that point. So we know what each one of those things is sitting at. Then we go back to them and then they can discuss it. So we say, okay, this particular item is sitting at, entry is sitting at, bronze, let's say. But it might be a high bronze or it might be a low bronze. So we allow them to then discuss that because they'll see the percentage and they know where it's sitting at. And one of them might say, actually, that's probably worth more than what I gave it in the first place. Maybe it should be a silver, and then there'll be a bit of argy-bargy perhaps between the judges, and they discuss that and basically kind of come to a conclusion via discussion. Yep, no, it stays at bronze, or no, it should go up to a silver, or sometimes, unfortunately, it can go back to a finalist even. That's pretty rare, I must say. So usually it'll either stay where it is or it will go up, because the judges will look at it, again and go, actually, no, it's pretty damn good, it's got to go up, So once that's done, that all happens on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we go to the best of show, and so the judges then go back to their panels and to their categories and go, well, okay, this is what we've got in gold. Which of these things do we think should go? We should put in for best of show, and they might put 2 or 3 things in if they've got a lot of goals, or if they've only got one, obviously it's going to go in. So at that point they put them all in the room, and the judges all then gather around the table, and then they all vote and discuss, and it can get pretty interesting at that point. They do really get into it. They take this whole thing really seriously, and they take the whole process really seriously, and we get amazing feedback from all of the judges that have been here, saying it's one of the best processes they've ever come across. They love it. And so out of that last Sunday morning session, we choose best of show, and that's how it all works. And it's as I say, we get complimented every year on the process. It's kind of fun telling them to shut up too sometimes,